What's good, my people? So, I was recently online and I saw that they're actually releasing the rest of the Selena series on Netflix, May 4th to be exact. So, the last series it actually came out a while ago during quarantine, and obviously, I binge watched it. I had to agree with most of the majority. The consensus was that this was the wrong actress for the show. So, this actress, what was her name? She had an androgynous name. Boy name? Christian Serratos. So they chose this girl to portray Selena, and the bad thing is, okay, let's start from her looks. Like, we saw part one, and of course part one is the early years of Selena. And if you go back and actually look at how Selena looked at the beginning of her career, when she was a nobody, whenever she was getting started, like, we never really saw that in the original Selena movie, the original by Jennifer Lopez. We never saw her origins or her starts. They did, but they weren't like really specific on her looks, her big poofy hair. Like, she looked really different on her early years compared to her later years, and the movie did not showcase this and broadcast this, because I feel like that was a good part, because like her early years, it looks like two completely different people. And if you really go and look and research do side by sides by the Netflix series and the original Selena, you could tell that they do pay tribute to exactly how she was. That being said, the hair sometimes is the biggest flop in my opinion, because it looked cheap. Like, if you really wanted to do this great, you would have gone and got better hair, especially for Selena, because the show's about her, right? So they did her dirty on that. Okay, one of the positive things I saw from Netflix is that they actually went and did all this comparing and actually brought to life what really did happen and how it really did look. Did they do it perfect? No, but they tried, which is the best thing. They really did try, which is pretty cool in my opinion, because they really show her from her back in the day. The only thing is that this girl, Christian Serratos, does not really look like her. Like, maybe in photographs when they edit to her and they really a still, yeah, she could look like her, but like moving and film, it does not come across as her at all. You can go back and look at lots of Selena interviews from back in the day, and I'm sorry, but this girl's super thin. Nothing against thin women, but Selena was a little thicker than this girl, right? They really seemed dragged out. I remember watching the episodes, I'm like, it was just 37 minutes, but regardless, it felt long, it felt dragged out. They could have shortened them up and giving us shorter, and it would have been okay. But I guess just the bad acting, the bad costumes. Maybe if they would have brought in a better actress to portray her, like, I'm not saying that Kristen Serratos is a bad actress. No, I'm not saying that. Maybe she wasn't the best one for the role. Maybe they should have invested a little bit more time into finding an actress that looked like her and acted like her. Like, there's so many girls out there, so many young actresses that could have done a little better role. They should have tested out more. Like, I feel like they did a really bad job casting this actress. Like, I'm not saying she's a bad actress, I'm just saying that this is not the role for her. She did not bring her to life like everybody wanted. Like, if they would have gotten the best actress, a better actress, then this show would have been like memorable. It would have been like, movie what, right? So it would have canceled out the movie. People would have never thought of the movie again. But they unfortunately did not get the best actress to portray her in this light. That being said, I feel like they actually went above and beyond, cast the dad, which, like, why? I saw online, how did Abraham Quintanilla steal the show? They got a better actor to do that part than Selena. That was a good cast. Whoever casted the dad, great. But whoever casted Selena, bad. No, they need to be fired. So I really want to see. They started to promote part 2 of this series, and yeah, they do a lot of good music videos. The music videos, or whenever Selena, the actress, is singing Christian de Serratos, she kind of looks like her more. It's just the acting and the bad hairdos, a bad costume. Again, if they would have had a better actress, maybe the costumes I would have forgiven it. But yeah, I hope part 2 is better, because part 2 is actually whenever she was past the weird looks. It was whenever she had the straighter hair, the better clothes, not the better clothes or the better hair, but just like not the 80s fashion, is more like the 90s fashion. So we're gonna see that. And I really want to see how the ending is. I really want to see when Yolanda turns on her. I guess because it's Abraham's show, I want to see how they really were acting for the marriage of her and Selena and her husband. I really want to see how they show all of this part, and I'm actually excited. So we got through the bad hair and the bad clothes. Hopefully part 2 is better clothes, better hair, since it's a different era, and hopefully they really let her shine and not let Abraham shine, which was, I'm excited, and I will do a review after I watch part 2. Leave a comment. What do y'all think? Who's gonna steal the show? Is it gonna be better? Is it gonna be worse? Are you excited? Let me know. Bye. Just kidding. Before we go, I really actually want to go and review some of the memes, some of the best memes out there currently that are, because there were some good memes out there. I don't know if it was quarantine, I don't know what, but yeah. Let's see some of these memes. Oh yeah, this was like the best one. It's like a Selena impersonator, and they're like, "This is Netflix trying to be Selena." That is the most funny meme ever. That one was the funniest one. Selena from the sky watching her Netflix series. Yeah, that was a total move right there. Like, I bet she would look something like that. Netflix anuncia serie de Selena, inmediatamente yo. Yeah, people over here trying to look like her. Oh yeah, this was a really good one. 2020 ruins everything. 1995, the real Selena. 1997, Jennifer Selena. In 2020, the jacked up version of her. Dang, they did her bad. Selena watching the Netflix series from the sky. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll be with y'all soon.